Huge game. I don't think anyone's under any illusion of how huge this game is for Manchester United against Porto in the Europa League, especially after the embarrassment we suffered over the weekend. Not only is it massive, it's not only is it a massive game for us, but it should come as no surprise that the pressure is on. It's on for Eric Ten Hag, and also some of the players as well. They've been underperforming, they've been underwhelming, and Bruno is included in this one. Our form this season has been diabolical. That's without a doubt. Our form is up and down like a yo-yo. We've won two, lost one, and drawn two in our last 5 games. Not really a form you want to be taking to Porto against a side that's actually won six and lost one in the league with 3 points just from their top. However, they also lost their first Europa League against Bordeaux Glimt, which doesn't mean anything, by the way. I'm just saying it. I don't think it really matters much. It means little, if that makes sense. But from the little that I've seen of them, they are a very very confident team. They play from the back. They are all. I think almost all the players are good on the ball, and they play a very tough modern style, which will cause a lot of problems for Manchester United. That goes without saying. They're gonna cause us a lot of trouble, and they slightly remind me a bit of a Tottenham as well. Not so much because of what happened over the weekend, but because of the way they flood a box with players, and the final third. There's a lot of their players do get forward. A lot of their players do get forward, and I think depending on how Manchester United play, it might fall into our hand in terms of counter attacking. But at the same time, we saw what happened against Tottenham. Even though I don't really want to be getting back into that game, but a lack of pressing, and they are a team that move the ball around quickly. They are a team that can. They're very technical. So if we press the same way we pressed on the weekend, we are going to be in for a rude awakening. Now their striker Omaradin is a powerful Nigerian player, or striker who plays for Spain actually. He's Nigerian by birth or by heritage, but plays for Spain. But I just had to let that be known. He is currently their top goal scorer. He's 20 years old. He's strong. He's powerful. He's got good movement. He works hard in pressing. On top of that, is an aerial threat as well. So he's really good in the air. The likes of Martinez and Delete would have their hands full with this player without a doubt. That's just how it goes without saying. They're gonna have their hands full because he's a very strong, powerful player, and he puts himself about as well. He doesn't shy away from the tussle. It's quick as well, very strong, like I said. But United would have to, come up with a way to try and stop that or counter him from being able to do the normal things that he do. But he's not the only player that we need to watch out for. Their number 8 is a very technical player. I can't quite remember the guy's name, but he's a very technical player, and given the chance or giving him the opportunity, he can dictate how that game goes. He can dictate the tempo. He can dictate the passing, the flow. So if we allow him to to have time on the ball, he can definitely without a shadow of a doubt cause us a lot of problem in that game. And Manchester United go into this game still missing Luke Shaw, Tara Malacia, Euro, with Mount, Maguire, and Meno still to be assessed. I think going to the game, the back four pretty much picks itself. I mean, we already know what our form is like. There's no much more. I can really say about our form going into this game. We're gonna have to step it up. Definitely have to step it up big time if we're to get anything out of this. And the only way that it look well from where we stand right now, it looks like the only way we're getting into the Champions League next season is if we win this league. And if we don't win the Europa League, we're not going to win the Europa League if we're playing like this. And Porto is a team that's known, especially in Europe, as they're very they hold their own weight, if that makes sense. So they can carry their own weight. They have a leg to stand up in Europe, and they're not just going to you know lay down and roll over, as to say, as to speak. But yeah, it's going to be a very tough game for Manchester United. But like I said, the back four picks itself, or the back five, if you wanna include Onana in goal. So for me, the lineup is not even so much a predicted lineup. It's just the lineup that I feel like will be better going into this game, or will be better serve us going into this game. So like I said, the back five picks itself with Onana in goal, Mazarawi right back, Matthias De Ligt, Martinez central midfielder, centre backs, and Diogo Dalot left back. In the central midfield, I've gone with Manu Ugarte, and Ericsson has been a part of the best performance that we've had this season. Ericsson has been in it, so I'll also opt to bring in Ericsson to partner Ugarte in that central midfielder, and Ahmad comes back in for me. I'll bring Ahmad in for me, and Garnacho on the left. I'll play Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right, and I'll bring in Bruno at number 10. I'll bring in Bruno at number 10, and Oiland up top for me. I'll put Xerxes back on the bench, and I'll put Oiland on top. And the reason why I said that is because in the second half, Ericsson ain't really got legs. He doesn't really have legs to be able to play 90 minutes. So when we do take off Ericsson, we can put Bruno central midfielder, partnering Ugarte, and I would like to see Xerxes play in that number 10 role with Oilen still up top, and then just to see how that goes, because I know that he can hold up the play, and he's got a good, like I think for Bologna when he was playing, he seemed like he can play that number 10 role, and he does strike me as one of those strikers that can play in a number 10, like, and I would like to actually experiment, not so much experiment, but at the same time as we just try something different, something new, something a bit more refreshing. And I like to see him at that number 10 role, see how that game goes, and hopefully we'll be able to like obviously get something out of that. I can't really make a prediction of what the scoreline is gonna be. Am I nervous about the game? Not really. Do I think we will win? I'm not sure. I'm more or less thinking this might. I mean, I'll be happy if we get a draw. That much I can say. But as a Man United fan, I always want to win. Always want to win, regardless of who we're facing, where we're facing them. A win is always what's on my mind. But if we're being realistic and we're being practical, based on the form that we're going in, that we're taking to this game, I don't see us winning this, but I would so much love for us to win it. And again, this is either going to be a turnaround in our season, or it's going to be a sinker game for Eric Ten Hag. And as much as I like the guy, I love my club more, and I don't want to see a situation where we just keep dropping stinkers after stinkers after stinkers. We have to be proactive as a club. But yeah, like I said, this is going to either be a turning point in our season, or it's going to be the sinker for Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think about the predicted lineup, uh, and whatever it is that you think that we could do better. I mean, give me your own predicted lineup down below in the comments, and don't forget to always like, share, and just comment below. But I'll see you in the video after the game tomorrow. So from me, as peace, guys. Take care, guys. Have a good one.